Yo, you know what it is. We got the hottest shit in the game when we're talking about that hip-hop culture. We got our main girl, Tausha, that's hitting the scene, talking about the Sneaker Summit coming here in Houston. It's right down the pipe. And, of course, we got this fire-ass episode with our main man, Oswin Benjamin, talking about his Godfrey album. You got to tune into this interview right here on That Boom Bap. Let's get it. What up, what up? Welcome back to That Boom Bap. I'm your host, Gary Lee, also known as G Hawkins. Of course, you can find me anywhere online, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Pornhub, at G Hawkins. That's G Hawkins with the Z. And I'm sitting across with the lovely lady, the queen of Crenshaw herself.
Oh, no.
Effervescent.
I don't know if I want that.
The immaculate Layla E. What up, Layla? What's good?
What's up? That's a huge title. But definitely you can find me at Layla_E1 on IG and everything else social media. Definitely don't forget to follow us at Boom Bap Official on IG, Facebook, as well as our new YouTube channel, which is entitled That Boom Bap Podcast.
Yes,
so
indeed.
Check us out.
Yeah, I see you rubbing elbows with the light-skinned bomber, the sixth man from Griselda.
You already know what it is. Boom, boom, boom.
King Tut. What up, baby?
Y'all know. Mike, hit it again for him. Let him know what it is. Y'all know what's up when I'm rolling up. It's your boy DJ King Tut, DJ_King_Tut, T.U.T. That's Instagram, DJ King Tut 1. That's Twitter. You follow me, I follow back. Y'all already know what's up when I'm rolling up. And you know when we sitting close like this, G gonna toss it to the special guest.
Oh, man. We got a special guest. Am I right, Layla?
Oh, yes. We definitely have a special guest today. And we have the one and only, okay? She's beautiful. She is smart. She is amazing. She is the founder of Sneak Her Summit and the first lady of Sneaker Summit.
Bitches.
We have Tausha Sanders up in this bitch.
Respect her. Tausha, get your bars off.
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
What's going on? Thank you for having me back. I'm so excited.
Family of the show. You skip past friend. Family of the show.
Yeah.
My fam.
Cousins.
Yo, that's how we get. Yo, that's how we give it up.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I'm super excited to be back. Thank you for that awesome intro. I love it. Thank you.
It's all facts around here, but definitely we have you here for more than one reason. Not only are you amazing, but you also have a very special event coming up in Houston.
Yes, the highly anticipated Sneaker Summit, Summer Sneaker Summit. This is our 16th Summer Summit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so ever since 2004. So we're really excited. We're back at NRG.
Ooh, big.
Right,
dogs.
so definitely, we haven't been there since 2016.
Okay.
So we're really excited to be back. It's going to be Sunday, July 28th.
Nice.
At Energy Park. It's from 3 to 8. Really excited. We're less than a week away. Well, it was a week last Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So we're really excited to be back there. We have a lot of cool things going on. We're still kind of continuing the Houston theme. So really excited, and you guys are gonna be in the building.
You know it.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is.
Walking with fire.
Exactly. So we definitely, everybody else, the whole city needs to come out. It's so much fun. It's more than just sneakers. It's the whole culture. So come out with the family. It's a family event, and then friends, everybody.
So give us a little bit of let us behind the curtain. Give us a little bit of insight of what can we expect.
Yeah.
If you've never been to the Sneaker Summit, what can we expect that's going to go down on the 28th?
Man, definitely, of course, sneakers, but there's also apparel, accessories. We're probably going to have around 150 vendors.
Okay.
So sometimes those are people that are just showing off their collection, but it's a lot of it is, up and coming brands, local stores around Houston. And then definitely we're having a booth. Sneak Her Summit's having a booth this year, and this is our first yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're really excited. That's gonna be cool. We're dropping a limited edition T-shirt.
Okay.
We're also gonna have manicurists to do the ladies' nails.
Oh.
You can get Nike and Adidas decals on them, so that's super dope. For sure, we're gonna have a ton more activations this year. That way you can like take photos in front of. I think we don't have too many of those. So in previous years. So this year, definitely look for those like photo opportunities.
Okay, that's
Oh,
dope.
that's gonna be dope.
Now I know a lot of people, they get an opportunity to see this thing that has manifested, right?
Yeah.
They see the thousands of people,
Yeah.
all the vendors, all the sneakers, and it's a work
Yeah.
to get they do without looking for a better word. It is a work that has to happen to make
Yeah.
this shit transpire. Now 16 years of work.
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about some of those challenges and obstacles
Yeah.
that have gotten y'all to this point that you're at today.
Yeah, definitely. I've been with them for 4, but I've definitely heard all the stories.
Yeah.
I've heard, like they used to have it like anywhere. I think it first started in a coffee shop, then it went to like a bar, a club. So just dealing with those type of things alone, I've heard like promoters not wanting to turn on AC, money issues. But with my experience with the 4 years I've been with them is the venue is always like the biggest issue.
Sure.
There's a lot of red tape, and I think a lot of people, that's why we weren't in NRG for 2 years, is because of the red tape. Monster is our main sponsor, and they have been for, I think, ever since I've been there. And so, you can't really, a lot of these convention centers don't allow outside drinks or food, just due to their own concessions or their contracts with Aramark or whoever it may be. So that alone, we've been trying to get back into Monster. We've been trying to get back into NRG with Monster for those 2 years. Also, just like same thing, but with other sponsors such as maybe we want to get Metro PCS involved, but the venue's a Sprint venue or a Verizon venue. Yeah, I think a lot of people
Conflict
don't
of
realize
interest.
that. Yeah, it's a lot of contracts, a lot of, you have to read these 100-page contracts.
Yeah.
And then again, especially with NRG, it's such a huge, there's like, it's not a mom and pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very big venue. They have security. You have to go through security. We've had, I think we were at Minute Maid at one point, or last year, and at one point they wanted to check every single box that was coming in, every single shoe box.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I think people don't realize that. And then, of course, at Minute Maid, everyone had to go through security. At our other venues, such as Winter, when we have it at Bayou City Event Center, there's no security.
Right.
We have cops, but you don't have to go through security to
Yeah.
get in. It's just different stuff like that. So, definitely a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't see.
The work.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a lot. And so I think those are the biggest hurdles that I've had with the company. It's just like trying to find the venue, getting around the loopholes with Monster and whoever else may be. But because Monster's great. We want to continue that relationship. They've been a sponsor for so many years.
Yeah.
And again, we're passing out free cans of Monster. We do great dance contests with them and freestyle contests on stage. And so they give away a bunch of stuff there. And last winter, they brought out Bun B. Bun B is sponsored by Monster as well.
Oh, talk
so,
about that a little bit.
Yeah.
How was that having a legend,
Yes.
become having that relationship currency with someone
Yeah.
like a Bun B?
And he's a sneakerhead, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's huge sneakerhead, and it was amazing. I mean, Bun's already Sneaker Summit family, so it just made sense. That Monster is our biggest sponsor, Bun's family, and then the three worlds collide. It was amazing, and I think we never book performances, so it's kind of like impromptu. So if somebody wants to jump on stage, which we usually have every year, so booking Bun for the first time in years, a performer, was amazing. And super Houston.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely super like legendary. If you were in the building, you knew it was like insane. It was such a good moment and such a good time.
And that's what's up. That's how it's supposed to be. And shout out to Bun B. Shout out to Static Selector and the work that y'all have done with Trill Static. We reviewed that not too long ago. So it's almost full circle to have that conversation and how much work he does here locally.
Yeah.
And especially with such a great event, 16th annual Sneaker Summit.
Yeah, and he's been a part of it for, man, I think probably 10 of those years at the most. Yeah, so he'll definitely be there in the building. He's always supportive, and him and his granddaughter sells cookies.
Aww.
So it's great. Yeah, and so sometimes he'll show a couple of his shoes. So you never know with Bun. Sometimes I've heard stories of him giving out his shoes.
Oh wow.
Oh snap! Signing them and everything.
Exactly, and then just giving you a pair of his.
Oh, that's
I've heard
cool.
those stories. So you definitely gotta go check it out.
So it seems like the Sneaker Summit is constantly growing and evolving, and it's just not stopping anytime soon.
Not.
What do you think is the magic behind that? What do you think is it's keeping people to always want to come back?
Yeah, I think just being professional, and also organized. I think those are the two main things. Of course, there's tons of sneaker shows now. Back then, there wasn't really any. So there's a lot more now, and I think what separates us apart, or separates us from, I guess, the competition, is we're like a show. It's a production. We put on events. Some people just have, we're gonna put you in a venue. Here's some tables. Here's some shoes. No, we have linens, we have pipe and drape, we have signage. Like, it's definitely, we put, your name on each vendor table. It's definitely, and I've heard that over the years. I've noticed that. I've been to a ton of sneaker shows, and I've also heard that. Like, we're the most organized, well-prepared, and professional. So I think that's and then also just being Houston. Again, a staple for so many years. All the local celebrities support, all the local stores support. And so, just continuing that. And then making sure that we bring the Houston culture to the forefront.
That's what's
I
up.
love that.
So I actually have two questions.
Okay.
The first one I wanted to ask is, if I'm new to the Secret Summit, I'm bringing my family. Like, is it cash only? Is it credit card? Like, or is it like vendor specific? The vendor gets to choose kind of what.
Great question. I usually say cash is king, but definitely now, especially with the stores, everyone has a Square app or has a POS system.
Okay.
So that's so easy with Cash App now. It just depends. That's with dealing with vendors. A lot of the times it's buy, sell, trade. So a lot of people bring their shoes in hand. Okay. And so you might be talking to someone one-on-one that doesn't have a Square app. They don't have a business. It's just a person, or like a kid with some shoes. So that's, again, I think cash is always king. We have ATMs there. And then definitely, like you said, it's a family-friendly event, so you can bring your kiddos. There's going to be youth sizes all the way up to, of course, adult.
I think go make an appearance.
Yeah, exactly. Under 5 is free. Yeah. So he definitely gets in. We love that. I think we've talked about this, I think, on the last show, but like kids used to go back in the day, like are now adults with children that bring them to Summit.
Right.
So it's like generations.
So
yeah.
It's
so much fun. Yeah.
And then my second question is, who's spinning? I want to know who's spinning. I know you got music. Who is spinning?
Man,
can you give us the insight?
Great
who's
question.
Spinning?
Man, we've had the same DJs for a while, and we keep it that way. Good
Smart.
Grief is definitely an OG. He's been there before me. DJ Shantae will be there. DJ Squincy Jones. DJ Data. I'm trying not to forget anybody. Rogers, and Rapid Rick sometimes makes an appearance if he doesn't have anything else to do. DJ Oak Cliff will be on the mic. He will not be DJing, but very entertaining.
Okay.
I hope I'm not missing any DJs. There's a lot. That's a list. They usually do it by each hour. Okay. And then I think Data and Squincy usually go at the same time. But yeah, definitely excited to have them all in the building. Kiati's going to be emceeing. Who's also a great DJ / freestyler he has his
Kiati DJ.
Yeah. And then he's done a couple of my events, and then he also has a clothing line too, so he'll have a vendor booth there as well. So a lot of DJs, but again, it's always the same DJs. That's forever,
consistency.
Yeah.
Now this will be my first time, and of course for somebody who's listening, on Spotify, or somebody who's watching this in iTunes on the video side. For a first timer, what should we bring?
Oh my gosh,
how do we come
out
to this?
Great question. Definitely that heat. Do not come in no basic shoes. I'm not gonna lie. Don't come in heels. I've seen females come in heels. Don't. It's a sneaker event. Definitely bring some shoes that maybe you have been waiting to bring out. Bring some money if you want to buy something. Bring some shoes you've been trying to get rid of in the back of the closet that your wife wants you to get rid of. He said I ain't got nothing.
Hey, no. Sorry, baby. I ain't taking that. They stay there for a reason.
Right. And then, definitely just, it's just a fun time. So just like any other event, there's other stuff besides shoes. So there's going to be apparel. So you might find a cool shirt to rock with your sneakers or something for the kids. Accessories. There's tons of accessories now to go with your sneakers. Socks. There's a couple sock vendors that I know of that are going to be there. There's rugs. We did that event a couple months ago with Kiki Mats. Shout out to them. They're going to be a vendor.
Selfish.
So, oh gosh, that was
my
both.
God.
That was both.
That was
I was just playing.
male and female of me.
I'm just playing.
But they're gonna like rugs, custom rugs. She makes those like for your doorstep. So it's just like a sneaker and the sneaker culture. So definitely, you don't have to shop though. You can go and just talk about sneakers. Be like, oh man, you got these. I never thought I'd see them in person. Or Slim, I never thought I'd see you in person. Go take a picture with him or Bun.
Yeah.
And then we give away a lot of stuff too.
Okay.
We have a bunch of on-stage contests. Reading with the rappers coming out. My friend Jaren. Microsoft's coming out with some prizes. Again, like I said, Monster, Fresh Empire is a huge sponsor of ours. They've been doing it years, and they do a contest as well. And then I think a lot of the vendors around do like little raffles and contests, and so you can go and you don't even have to spend anything, and you win a bunch of stuff.
How about
That's
that?
dope.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
absolutely.
So being that you are the sneaker queen, right?
Thanks.
And dealing with sneakers, it's mainly been a predominantly male, thing.
Yeah.
So have you seen the attendance of women rocking their sneakers a lot more now?
Yeah, I think for sure. I think women sometimes don't know how to wear their sneakers with certain things. And so,
I'm one of them.
Right. So I think like they've been seeing like maybe what I've been wearing or what we've been sharing or at these events. And they're like, oh, I can wear that with that. And I'm like, yeah, you can wear sneakers with anything. So, but yeah, definitely I think since we started Sneak Her Summit, and then again, these brands actually recognizing women and like having women designers and releasing women only shoes. It definitely been an increase. And so I'm excited to have a booth this year for Sneak Her Summit. And hopefully that'll like continue the growth of females at the event. Cause that's ultimately the goal. I want females to come out.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to just, I'm going because of my boyfriend. No, you can come too, have fun. Get your nails
Bring your
done.
girls out.
Get your girls, get some shirts. We have other stuff, just as great for the females as males. So that's, I think, important.
Yeah, I think that's really important because I know hanging out with you at some events, I'm really impressed. Like
Thanks,
the
girl.
Kicks and Coffee event that you had.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and seeing the women come in with their sneakers and the way that they put it on with a nice dress.
Yes.
And I'm just like, whoa, I would have never thought to do that. Like, I wear
right.
sneakers with tees.
Right.
I never wear them, like,
With dress
paired it up
up,
with
yeah.
dress up. So I think that's really cool that, that's a whole new lane that is coming in with women in sneakers.
I smell a sneaker ball coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was
Yes,
gonna.
that's what I was
So hold on.
gonna
That was my
mention.
next question. My next question was: we talk about what's going on. We have this coming. This is exciting, but I know we got something coming down the lane. Like, you
Yes.
stay busy.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? If you
yes.
don't follow her on social media, you should.
Yes,
Living her
thank
best
you.
lane. She's been having a hot girl. She's been having a hot girl summer way
I went on
before.
2 trips.
Yeah,
I went
hot
on
girl
2 trips.
Liar.
2016.
I went
Yeah,
on 3
exactly.
trips. Calm down. He
Living her
swears
best
I'll be
lane.
living. But thank you so much for mentioning that because we're actually announcing it. I mean, I can announce it here, but we're actually going to
Exclusive
announce
shit?
it.
Give us some exclusives.
Yeah.
Exclusive announcement. I have the date for the 2nd annual Graceful Laces Sneaker Charity Ball.
What is it?
It's October 26th.
Okay.
Good.
Yes, that is the official date.
Put that on my calendar
Yes, put
right
that
now.
on. Save
we
the
there.
date.
We there for that.
So we're gonna announce it at the show, and we're really excited. Year 2, last year was so much fun, and we're so excited to do it again. This year we're gonna be at Buffalo Soldiers National Museum, which is great. The history there, and then I've been in a couple of events there as well, and the venue's just so great. It's such a spacious. It's perfect for a ball. I think everyone's going to really enjoy it. There's tons of parking. It's always, I think about these things when I'm throwing events.
Especially
Yeah.
in Houston.
Especially in Houston. So, yeah, we're really excited. So, yeah, that's October 26th. You come in your formal attire, get your dresses, get your suits, and your sneakers.
Oh, man, that's going to be so
it's going to be so much fun. It's
gonna
a
be
ball.
my
It's a
first time
party.
going.
Oh, my
God.
I
I'm
can't wait.
You
excited.
guys all have to go. It's going to be so
We'll
fun.
be there.
Yeah,
Family
we'll
and all.
definitely. Yeah, we'll make
Well,
more.
tied
white,
up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bow tie
yes.
pimp. I ain't gonna hold you.
Absolutely.
With the
So,
freshness.
Yeah, and bring out the heat. Yeah, same thing. You got to find
Get your
some
mind right.
sneakers.
Get your mind right.
Yeah,
Gotta.
We planned these outfits, like, for sure. I think Willie, who also hosts the event with us, as well as Arshel, but Willie had 3 outfit changes.
Oh, shut the front door.
Shout out to Willie Payton and his 3 outfit changes. He was trying to outdo everybody last year.
Well,
at the
he
sneaker
did.
charity ball.
With 3.
Right.
three
He
of them
had not
things.
3 outfit changes, but with the sneakers too. He had 3
Oh,
different
wow.
sneakers with
That
each
is
one.
3 of them
hilarious.
things. I ain't mad
He
at
was
that.
suited and booted. So yeah, for sure.
Well, suited, not necessarily booted, but suited and sneakered.
Suited and sneakers. I like that.
T-shirt.
Damn right. Oh, that is a
good
t-shirt.
We
idea.
out here just giving away game.
Right.
But Tausha, we definitely appreciate you, and it's so exciting to have something that's so strong
Yeah.
here in the city.
Yeah, I agree.
That has longevity,
Yeah.
that really stands up and it puts Houston on the map in a way a lot
It
of cities
does.
can't.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
for sure.
And I would say that it probably not just inspires us, you know, who have grown up in the sneaker culture,
Yeah.
grown up in the hip hop culture, which
Right.
from the Adidas and my Adidas being able
Yeah.
to be leveraged into
Yep.
true hip hop.
Yep.
Now our kids,
Yeah.
and we just saw Baby Tut get his first sneaker game on.
Yo,
So-
took them sneaker shopping last weekend. They had to get them
He's
together.
so
Yeah.
cute.
I had to clip on Instagram with the Wiz Khalifa verse.
Yes.
I'll be rocking J's or I'll be rocking Taylors.
Yeah.
Lil'
I
man keep
love it.
popping.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
But
I
it's
mean,
the
yeah,
culture.
absolutely. And that's,
about
I think
the
we touched on that last time about the hip hop culture. It's so influential, even with, Kanye, Run DMC.
Right.
I mean, throughout the years, it's so Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, that's why I think it's like at this event, all the worlds collide.
Yes.
Music, art, fashion, sneakers.
It's all
Everything.
around the
It's
culture.
it's the essence of the hip hop culture.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So, I
absolutely.
mean,
Absolutely.
graffiti, it's dancing,
Yep.
it's music, it's
Yep.
fashion, it's sneakers, it's
Absolutely.
all of
And
that.
that is
that's
so important.
fire.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
for sure.
16th annual
Yes.
Sneaker Summit. Give us the date and location again.
Yes, Sunday, July 28th at NRG Park. It's from 3 to 8. Get your tickets beforehand. The price goes up day of. But yeah, you can get them at Sneaker Summit storefront. There's also a bunch of other stores on our website that you can get it at. It's $25. VIP is $65. You can skip the line because the line is long.
Ooh, we may need that. And-
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, Ms. Sanders, if people need to reach you directly, how do they get in
Yes.
contact with you about this?
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram at Tausha Kwan. Hit me up at I also run the Sneak Her Summit page. Follow both. I also am on Sneaker Summit page as well. I run all our socials, so definitely hit us up on any of those. And then you can find more information about Sneaker Summit on sneakersummit.com.
That's where it is, folks. And of course, Boom Bap will be in the building because we want to see you all in the building. So make
Hell
sure
yes.
We there.
y'all are at this Sneaker Summit. It is going down. Now,
Yes.
don't walk away. Holy shit. We got a fire-ass interview from Mr. Godfrey himself, Oswin Benjamin. Hold on to your hats, folks. This is That
Fire.
Boom Bap. Let's
Fire.
get it. What's up, people? Welcome back to That Boom Bap. And you know, when we have these conversations, they get real when it's surrounding the artist. And there are times that we just want to have real conversations with you and bring you into that spotlight with the artist to get a full deep dive of where they stand. And because of the environment that we're in, we try to bring you the best. We're talking about the crown jewels, the people that are really bringing the bars heavy, great production. They're really sit in a pocket like it's supposed to be. And they have that true essence of hip hop, that true feeling of that boom bap. And there are times when I get an opportunity to meet these artists. You know what I'm saying, Tut? When I'm out of town, or let's say I'm over in New York somewhere, and I'm at this 7th anniversary of Sway in the Morning. And I'm like, okay, what's popping? Got all these people coming up. And these cats redo this Nori song. And I see this young man, and I'm like, holy shit. This boy's verse is fire.
Fire.
Then fast forward, I'm back in New York. I'm at the Sway in the Morning comedy search. And not
Okay.
only do I meet this same young gentleman, but I meet his fucking producer. And he does his solo thing. And I'm like, this boy is on to something. I tell them up front, I say, you know what? I'm sowing seeds. And maybe they don't understand this, Layla. But I keep putting myself in position
Yes, you
because
do.
I want to have these conversations with the people. I want to be able to bring these artists to the spotlight. I want to be able to talk to you all, the subscribers, those that are listening right now on Spotify, or you're watching this shit on YouTube, that when the young man talks about olive oil, when the young man talks about pressure, When a young man simply talks about his name, you get a true feeling, a true vibe. And for this debut album called Godfrey, we bring you none other than the main man himself, Oswin Benjamin. Oswin, what up, my G?
Yo,
Roll in.
I ride up. Yeah.
Yo, you did that whole intro without looking at nothing.
I ain't had to, bro. I ain't
Freestyle, you know what I'm saying? We do that too over here.
Hey, what I tell people, man, you practice how you play. I've been watching Sway for 8+ years. And man, sometimes you watch your idols because at some point they become your rivals. Shout out to Rick Ross on that shit, man. Like you gotta grind and shit, you pick this shit up. But I wanna salute you, my G, because you saw what we talked about on the project. You are owed this shit. You put your heart, your body, and soul into this debut project, man, and this shit is fucking fire.
Oh, good looking, man. Damn, you make me feel like I could rap.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you can rap. As the kids say, you can rap. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
No, man, thank you. We appreciate you here at this table, man, and we just want to have this personal conversation with you to kind of break down where you started with this project. What was life like when you first said, you know what, I want to pick up this microphone. I want to be able to move the crowd. I want to be a true MC. What was going on in your life, man?
So you talking about for this album or you talking about in general?
Just talking about in general. Let's take it all the way back.
Man, so I started off singing in the church. We was in church every day. Monday through Monday, it was always something going on. So we was in church every day. I started singing in the church first. Rap came a little later. How I got started rapping for real. It was a joke. Like I was cutting my friend's ass, for y'all don't understand that. I was just making fun of my friend in my basement. And he went home. It was a website called Jam Glue at the time. You could just record stuff off your you remember Jam Glue?
Oh yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, he went home. He recorded a diss record and said, yo, check your email.
Oh, damn.
For real talk, that's how this shit started. So then I checked my email and then I went back and I wrote some shit and I sent it back to him. We were sending records back and forth for the entire summer. Terrible records. And then I went to college and I would like make fun of people, you know what I mean? Like imitate people and Akon and John Legend, Snoop Dogg. I would mimic a lot of people. So stuff like that, it would come it came easy. So when I started taking it serious, fast forward, it was in college. And there was this dude, like life comes around full circle. We was freestyling at a table. It was like a movie, like dude beating on the table.
Yeah.
And this one dude came up from Harlem. Nigga had all the Pels on, all the Pradas, you understand? This nigga went so crazy. He was cutting my ass, and people knew me in college at that time for being a clown.
Okay.
So it was like, you gonna let him kill you like that? And I said, shit, guess not. So I started rapping, and it's just like, yo, that's the longest I ever like freestyled for. Okay. And like the words was just coming to me, like it was crazy. And I met my one of my best friends at the time, and he was the producer I was working with at the time. He was just like, yo, you should rap. I was like, nigga, I'm not rapping, nigga, I'm a singer. So he sent me wild R&B beats. All the R&B songs was trash.
Trash.
All of them, yeah, like all of them was super trash. And then he was just like, yo, really like try to rap for real. And from then, that was 2008.
Yeah.
We started doing shows and everything. Like that's when it really, really started for real.
That's what's up, man.
That's crazy.
And so
dope.
that sounds like to us that you've got some work, you've got some projects that no one has ever heard before, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
You want to talk about that?
Are we gonna ever hear them?
A surprise album.
Looking at it in retrospect, for the time that they came out,
yeah,
they wasn't that bad. Okay. But I heard like 2 of those projects in the car like a week ago.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nah, it ain't for right now.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that at all, man. And so fast forward a little bit. So you're talking that 2008, 2009 time. And I remember the very first time I heard you, not saw you or met you, was when you were doing a freestyle with this goddamn jersey on Sway in the Morning. How did that shit come about?
Yo, this story is fucking nuts. So I was, at that time, I was supposed to be doing I was supposed to open for Lil Boosie at the time. So like everything was booked, everything was crazy. That's not even my type of like. I don't even make that type of music. So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work, but fuck it. So like the show got booked, everything was booked, and we was on our way to go. We got pulled from the bill last minute, the day before we supposed to go. Shit. So the jam glue dude I was telling you about, named Spencer Trotman. Shout out to Spencer Trotman, I love this nigga. But I think he had like just got a new job, and he was gonna drive states over to where the show was at. We got a call the night before, and it got canceled, or we got pulled from the bill. We didn't know about it. So just like, yo, damn, son, this is crazy. Like, what's going to happen? And I was like, yo, I was telling my man Tyler at the time, I was like, yo, bro, something's about to happen. I don't know what it is, but something's about to happen. Fast forward, I had a day show a couple months before in Brooklyn, like Wednesday, 5 in the afternoon, like 17 people was there. And there was a dude in there, his name was Rich Nice. Shout out to Rich Nice.
Shout out to Rich Nice.
Shout out to Rich Nice. So he told me, he saw my set. He came to see somebody else, but he ended up catching my set. And he was just like, yo, bro, I think you're dope. You got any music? And at that time, like, I'd have been lied to, heard a whole bunch of stuff. Nas heard my project, Jay-Z, all these niggas heard I heard every lie under the sun.
Yeah. So
he was just like, yo, send me some records. I get them played on Shade 45. I was just like, all right. So to be an asshole, that night I sent him like 20 records. And I was just like, you pick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did my part. And then the next day, he ended up really playing the joint on Shade 45. So I was like, oh, he's dead ass. What ended up happening was, fast forward to that day that the Boosie show we got pulled from it. I got a call that night, and he was just like, yo, somebody dropped out of the Friday Cypher. Are you gonna be available tomorrow at like 9? I was like, nigga, I'll be there at 8:15.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, and it's crazy how God worked like that. Like, imagine if we was to really go to that show. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely wouldn't be here right now. But it's like everything happened and got planned out the way that it was supposed to. So that's how that whole thing happened.
Man, that's something
That's
real,
beautiful.
man.
That's crazy.
That's some dope shit.
So let me ask this question. Before we, take a deep dive into this album, walk me through some of your, you talked about you started rapping in 08. Walk me through some of your inspirations. So who are some of the MCs that you look at and you want to, model yourself after? Are you just like, yo, I'm doing this on my own, like I'm just me? Hell
no. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got inspiration from somewhere. Right. I ain't even that dude like, nah, nigga, I listened to me growing up. It was Jay Electronica, Black Star, Lupe Fiasco. I started diving into like, because the family was so religious, I didn't start diving into like rap till later on. Like I didn't hear Reasonable Doubt for the first time till like 2008. Ready to Die till like 2008. You know what I mean? So like I started doing my research as I got older and understood rap a little better, but that was like my core, my handful, like more so Lupe Fiasco than anybody else. Like the Fahrenheit First and 15 mixtape, Revenge of the Nerds. Like I was downloading them shit on LimeWire. You know what I mean?
Take it back old school.
Yeah, like I was on LimeWire getting the mixtapes, and it's just like the thing that really got me with Lupe was the fact that like he got a Grammy off of Daydream. Right? It was Daydream, Chris? He got a Grammy off of Daydream. That was a song he built, the walk-in project building, fighting the government from the feet to the head. And there was so much imagination, and he ended up getting a Grammy off of that record. So I'm just like, yo, if this dude could get a Grammy just off of pure imagination, like there's nothing that I can't talk about. There's nowhere that I can't touch. Like I don't have to be the dude that's shooting everybody that has 11 felonies a record. You know what I mean? Like, I don't got to be that guy. I could really just take what I'm thinking about, stories or my imagination, and really put that on a track. And that's that's the dude that I'll say influenced me the most. Him and Jay Electronica.
All right, that's what's up.
You definitely pick some good lyricists to definitely be inspired by. So, have you even had a chance to speak to Lupe and get some things, stirring in the pot?
So,
you want to talk about it? Come on, give us that exclusive.
No, hell no. That's my guy. So, like, being that, like, I looked up to Lupe so much, I had a jam session, me, Chris Rivers. Chris Rivers is back here, by the way. Say hi, Chris. Don't be weird.
What up, Chris?
Yo.
Don't be weird. So, It was a jam session. It was me, Chris, Rhapsody,
Nice.
Fred the Godson, Dina Love, Anthony Hamilton, the Hamiltones,
Oh my God.
Robert, you know what I'm saying? Robert Glasper, Chris Davies, Derek Hodge. Like, it was crazy.
I remember that day. Yeah,
You
y'all
know
were in the
that-
fishbowl, right?
We was in the fishbowl, my G.
Yeah,
so
I remember that.
I got a call from Sway the day before. He said, yo, I know how much you respect Lupe. I just wanted to let you know that he's coming tomorrow to the joint. I said, get the fuck out of here. I called, Chris can attest. I was on my way home. It was brick because it was in the wintertime. I was on my way home. I was going in the subway and I called Chris and told him what happened. And I must have stayed on the phone with Chris for like 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes just rapping him verses like, yo, you think this is good for the joint? You think this is good?
Yo, that's dope.
Yo, Lupe gonna be there tomorrow. You think this is good? Like, nah, not that one. Nah, not that one. Nah, you gotta use that one. You gotta use that one. And I think somebody ended up not being able to make it. So they was like, yo, you think Chris could pull up with you? I called Chris at like 7 in the morning. Like mad times. And he was just like, yo, I just gotta throw some shea moisture in my hair and then I'll
And I'm in routes.
Yo, and he showed up and
That's that
aired
good
the
stuff.
joint. Like, yo, peep the video, my hair is He said, peep the video, my hair's amazing. So I got there and I'm like, the way Sway set it up, he was just like, yo, you go after Lupe type joint. I was like, yo, bro, real talk, you're wildin'. You are bugging right now. I went, and I was like, yo, that's the verse that I spent months on that verse. I was like, just in case I go to Flex, I gotta have something for Flex. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to let this fly right now. Flex gonna have to hold it down. You know what I mean? So if you watch the video, there was a time I slipped up and I said Flex name in the joint because it was just memory.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like I slipped up, said Flex name in the joint. But I'm just like, yo, this is all I got right now. And afterwards, like Lupe went and we ended up chopping it up afterwards. And I'm just like, yo, bro, like, you one of the reasons I started rapping. I was like, yo, you mind if I get a picture with you? He's like, a picture? No. I was like, word? He's like, nigga, take my number. I said, oh, shit.
Real rap.
Yeah, bro. So we ended up chopping it up. That's one of my mentors. That's one of my guys now. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's helping me navigate through this joint for sure. Like, and it's crazy. That's one of the dudes that got me started. So shout out to Lupe, man. That's my guy.
Fuck yeah, man. Lupe, amongst other artists, Lupe knows this game. Front
and back, yeah.
He's
Yes,
been
he
through
does.
the grind with this shit.
He'd have been at the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows, and he's still
because
here.
of the damn
He's still,
label.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
what I'm saying? Not because his bars are impeccable.
Yeah,
Like,
no one's really
the dude's
touching
fucking
Lupe
miraculous.
Like
Like we say, like the kids say, he can rap.
Yeah,
He can rap.
and it makes sense to be a mentor, dog. So taking all that, taking that inspiration, taking those opportunities, because these are blessings, right? You've been sprinkled with this olive oil so that you can come in and walk in favor and kill some of these generational curses. How did all those things play up into this Godfrey album?
Yes.
So the thought behind, like, all right, cool. Like, even going back to what we said before, like, one of my biggest influences also is Jay-Z, and one of the reasons why he's so influential to me is because he set it up so that you can grow with him over time. You know what I mean? Like, you can see the transition from Reasonable Doubt to 444.
Yeah.
You can see the maturity. You can hear, you know what I'm saying, the difference in subject matter, the things that are important. And it's like, I think that's one of the things that you need to be a long-lasting artist, is for people to be able to grow with you. So making Godfrey, I was just like, yo, I want to make this as personal as possible. And I kind of want to hold the listeners accountable. You know what I mean? Like, this is where I came from. This is the person that I'm with going through all of these things. This is my background. This is my mom's, like, chewing olive oil, like the video that was in my mom's crib. Like, I wanted to keep it as close to home as possible and really just give people the experiences from when I started to where I'm at now, and just understanding also that there's so much more for me to do. So if you subscribe to this album, you're going to grow with me as the next album comes along. You know what I'm saying? And I expect the fans, like, your eyes falling off, or your eyes just only got better. Like, that's what I'm expecting. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an open book. So when I'm making music, I'm letting everybody inside of my life And that was a conscious decision while making this album. It's like, I want to let everybody in, from chlamydia to, you know what I'm saying, to
He talked about it too.
Yeah, he showing the hell did.
on the intro. Like, what we doing? Y'all, I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all about to know exactly what's up. From all of that, just like those are the life experiences from being evicted to, you know what I'm saying, like
hitting it raw.
All that.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Going raw on joints and all types of stuff. Like I made sure that, you know what I'm saying, these aren't things that people normally talk about. But if it's your life, ain't nothing to be like, can't nobody tell my story better than me. So going into making a joint, I just wanted to keep that in the forefront.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, just a quick question. So you know what's been going on in the news lately with the whole, Jermaine Dupri conversation about female rappers. Are there any female rappers that you are really rocking with that maybe the masses aren't aware of?
Man, from 3D Nati.
Oh, that's a good one.
What? She's crazy.
She's bananas.
Oh yeah. She went out on social media today.
Hold on. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Keep going. I'm waiting. I'm here. I'm listening for a name, but keep going.
3D Nati. Rhapsody is crazy. There's a girl from New York. Her name is Flo Kennedy.
Okay.
I heard about her.
Nuts. So I don't know her artist name. I believe her name is Kumbaya. That's her name. She's from New York too. Crazy female MC. Like, Chris, you know any off the top right now? Female Star Rios. Crazy.
She Real.
Oh, let me write this down.
She Real. Nitty Scott.
Nitty Scott been dead nice.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
She been dead nice. What you know about Shay? You know about Shay Noor?
Shay who?
Shay Noor out of Buffalo, New York.
No.
She rock with 38 Special and that Buffalo team up there.
She's
Shay Noor, she nice.
Word.
Dead nice, my G.
Damn, you got a contract in
Don't
your
get
pocket?
him started.
Shit.
About to start beef right now. She not seeing my son Flo Kennedy. What's up?
Okay. Let's get it popping then.
Set it up. You know
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So and a lot of times some of the best lyricists such as yourself land on some of the stellar productions that we gravitate to heavily. And obviously I met Rod the producer last year and whatnot with you. Talk a little bit about some of these production choices from the album. How was that process of saying, you know what, this shit is perfect, nah, I'm not fucking with this other thing? What was those to be a fly on the wall? Break that down for us.
Dog, it was a seamlessly, imperfectly perfect situation. You know what I mean? Like, Rod is a genius, and what a lot of people don't know about Rod is that he does everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he plays every instrument, he raps, sings, songwrites, he do all of that.
Yeah, Ryan's been dope.
You know what I'm saying? So, working with Rod in the beginning, I'm rapping. Any beat, I'm rapping. No melody, no nothing. I'm going crazy on everything. And he was like, yo, bro, you don't even got to do that. Like, yo, break this up, do this, do it. And he was really helping me with writing the joints. You know what I mean? Like, there was some joints, like, it was cool. It was touched like supposed to be.
Yeah.
He wrote that record. I wrote that record like 5 times.
Really?
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And the reason why the hook is called supposed to be, or the reason that why the song, the hook is like, I just took my time with it. That was just me being in the booth, just finally happy that I got 2 verses that sound good on the joint. And it's just like, I just took my time with this joint. That's what the hook came from.
Nice.
I mean, you
man.
can tell you got great quality. Like, so in your process, you heard the beat first and then just started writing along to that beat, or was some of these just things that you probably actually pre-written and decided, oh, this goes really well with this beat?
So most of them was, I heard the beat and we worked on it. Which one wasn't? God Bless the Child. That one I had in the stash. And
shout out to Styles P.
Shout out to Styles P. That's the big bro, man. Shout out to Styles. What else do we have? We had a couple of them, but it was sample issues and stuff like that. So Rod had to, like, which was even more impressive, the songs that I did have, Rod ended up like staying up, calling musicians in, playing the whole joints over. Like, it was crazy. It was like, yo, nah, word, is what you need? All right, I got you. All right, what you need, I got you. And I think that whole process was interesting for me because I'm not used to writing 2 beats.
Right.
Mm.
And like I get an idea, and it'll spark something, and then I just start writing. I would keep like a tempo in my head, but I don't like. I'm now getting used to and acclimating to writing the beats. That's not something I'm used to doing.
Yeah, so one of the things I loved about the album was I did like that the beat selection was kind of all over the place, which was dope because it showed a lot of diversity.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that I've lamented a couple of artists on is that they stay in the same flow pattern, right? They have the same BP, the same beats per minute, right? So for me, it's like I love the fact that you were all over the place. But one thing I noticed, and I want to know if this was a conscious effort, was you don't have many features on here. I mean, you mentioned Styles P, which is an amazing feature, and I wanted you to touch on that. But did you do this consciously, that you wanted to kind of keep this to yourself and show people what you could do and not be feature heavy?
Yes and no. And I feel like, I mean, it's a music business, and we understand that it's a very visual world. If I was to get the features that I wanted to get on there, and you was to see the track listing, like, oh, word, Anderson .Paak, Damian Marley, Ty Dolla $ign, like, if I was to get those, it'd just be like, oh, nah, I really want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like, yo, you could gamble on yourself and you could do everything yourself. And if it still has that same response, then you know that anybody that you add on this journey going forward, that's what it'll be. It'll be an addition. So it was just like, all right, cool. Like, there's mad people I want to feature from.
Well, you mentioned some heavy ones right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paak, you and Paak would be nuts.
Yo.
Nice.
You and Paak would be dumb stupid.
Speak it into the air, bro. We got to make that happen.
All right, bruh. You get Paak on the song, I'm coming out to SOBs, front row center. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm gonna be there anyway, low key. But I'm saying,
yo, another dude, and I heard y'all talking about him too. Toby and Nigga.
Oh,
Toby.
Yeah.
You and Toby.
Oh my G.
You and Toby.
Are you gonna be in Houston
You know what's
anytime
funny?
soon?
We may be able to make that happen because we all know connects that can reach out to. We're literally 1 degree away from Toby.
Yeah.
So we could make that happen.
Yeah, nah, he's a stand up dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Super stand up, bro. So like that. As far as the features and all that, nah, it'd been dope. And I mean, like, moving forward, you know what I mean? Like, I think once people respect the music or for the music and not because of who I'm associated with, they'll be more inclined to be a part of it as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, them doing it because I asked them.
Yeah.
To be like,
They're doing with strength.
They're excited to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
based on the bars. Now, we talked a little bit about intentionality. I noticed that this track has a beautifully crafted 11 songs. Was there a particular reason why you went with the number 11 or kept it to a lower number? Because I'm sure you and Rod had some additional items that didn't make this project.
Bonus.
Are we getting a deluxe CD?
we talking about it. We might do that. But
okay.
I wanted 10.
Okay.
I wanted 10 records because I know my attention span is short.
Which one of these would you have cut from this 11? I know exactly.
I think that's why we kept it at 11. I wanted 10, but it ended up being 11. You know what I mean? So, that was like anything 12, 13, 14. I just, like, even me, like, some of my favorite artists is like now, like, I see Kanye and Pusha T and all these people putting out 7-track albums, Tiana Taylor. It's just like, I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you get in and out, and if you really, really mess with it, you'll run it back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I've got 49 plays on Supposed to Be. 49.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't even played that joint 49 times.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just real rap because that's what it is. But talking about the future, perhaps a bonus and some of these other things. And while we've got you, what do we have to look forward to from Oswin Benjamin in the next 2 to 3 years? What's coming down the pipe that we need to be excited for, my G?
The next 2 to 3 years, that is a long time. People life change in seconds. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
the plan is just keep releasing content. You know what I'm saying? We talks to tours. You know what I mean? Like, and my plan is to just keep being in the right place at the right time, connected with the people that I need to connect with, and just create bigger opportunities. Create a bigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, musical family. Like, there's people that I look up to. You know what I'm saying? That I want to be able to hit on the line, not even on some music journey. You know what I mean? Like just to be able to just chop it up. How you doing? What's going on? Like,
Yeah.
I want to be that guy. Like, yo, Anderson .Paak, we not even talking about drum patterns right now. What's going on at the crib? You good money? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I want to be that dude. I'm super like, I'm concerned with people's soul, with their heart, and how they doing. And that's a conversation that don't go on in music. And as creators, we give so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We give, and we empty from this well. And it's very, very seldom that it gets poured back into. You know what I mean? I just the next 2-3 years, aside from the music, I want to be that guy.
That's what's up, man.
That's dope.
You will be that guy.
Oswin Benjamin.
Yo, with
Godfrey.
With the last name like Benjamin, you gotta represent. There's
Gotta
only one
represent,
Benjamin we
man.
knew before you got here.
And shout out to, I get in the room with him.
Yo.
Speak that into existence.
Yo, we need that. Yes, he in Soho all the time, baby. You can just see him out there walking around.
That's
Yo,
a-
holla at him.
That's the name of the album. The track right there, Two Benjamins.
Two Benjamins.
Oh, come
It's
on.
all about the
man.
Benjamins 2020, baby.
Oh,
What?
man.
And I'm gonna have to do some homework before I get on the record with him. though. He's crazy. I ain't trying to get embarrassed.
Real fucking rad. Well, Oswin, my G, we definitely appreciate you here
Salute, man.
at That Boom Bap, bruh. This is a family. This is a household brand for you. Anything that you got coming down the pipe, we want to know about. We want to pub because we appreciate the artistry. We appreciate the humanness that you are, the essence of who you are as a man. And we're just looking forward to everything that's coming down from you, brother. Salute, man.
You ever in Houston, let us know. We ever in New York, you got something going, we there front row center. Support all day long, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it
Matter of
is.
fact, if y'all gonna be in New York in August, headline the SOBs, what's up?
Oh,
Done.
when we talking about August when?
August 14th, what's up? What we doing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 days after the birthday. I'm down for that.
Let's check that out.
What we doing? I'm gonna have some special guests there. It's gonna be a good night.
All right, bet we can make that work.
We could actually
We can make
We
that work.
actually could
The
make
missus
that
will be in
work.
Chicago. That means no baby. I'm down. Let's get it popping.
We'll definitely
Oh,
keep
I
up
have
with you
no
on
life,
that, man.
so I'm more than likely
Yeah,
will be
that's
there.
what's up.
But once again,
sure.
Oswin Benjamin, one of the best albums of 2019 so far. Godfrey, make sure you put your hands on that shit. Of course, across all streaming platforms. We get the fucking physical. Shit, if they got a vinyl, get the goddamn vinyl. Whatever they got, send them in some smoke screens. We want to make sure y'all pick up that project. And once again, brother, we appreciate you, my G.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I love you. God loves you. Already know what type of time we on.
You already know what it
Yes,
is.
yes, indeed.
Salute.
It's
You know what
That
I'm saying?
Boom Bap.
Keep
We'll
it
see y'all
real.
next time, folks. Peace.
Wow.
Slide out.
All right, my G. Cameras is off.